Hey mama, do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay patient with your kids, especially when things don't go your way? Do you find yourself thinking thoughts like, nothing ever goes the way that I planned? My kids are doing this on purpose just to push my buttons. Or maybe I'm the worst mom. Why can't I just get it together like other moms? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I used to live there too. The constant negative thinking and defeated attitude used to keep me stuck in the cycles of feeling really upset when things did not go my way, talking to my family in an ugly tone, and all of that led to frustration, shame, and guilt. But here's the truth. The Bible says to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That means change doesn't start with your circumstances. It starts with your thoughts. And that's exactly why I created the Renewed Mindset course for Christian moms, a 5-week self-paced course designed to help you take your negative thoughts captive and renew your mind with life-giving biblical truth so you can finally show up with patience, calm, and Christ-like compassion even when your kids are testing your limits. This course officially releases in January, but I have some exciting news. It's available for pre-sale right now, and when you grab it during pre-sale, you will get it at the lowest price it will ever be. Plus, you'll get instant access to special bonuses, 4 positive motherhood affirmation recordings created to help you start shifting your mindset today. These recordings will help you begin seeing motherhood through faith-filled, life-giving lens even before the full course releases. And if you want deeper support and accountability, you'll also have an option to upgrade to live coaching walkthrough in January, where I will personally guide you through the course week by week, answering your questions and help you actually follow through so it doesn't just sit in your inbox. Mama, this course was created for the mom who is tired of feeling stuck in the negativity. The mom who loves her kids deeply but wrestles with her thoughts, her attitudes, and her reactions. The mom who feels frustrated by her harsh tone, catches herself blaming her kids for her yelling, holds unrealistic expectations of herself and her children, and believes that everything has to be just right in order for her to stay calm. Deep down, she longs for change, to become the kind of woman who thinks from an empowered, faith-filled perspective, looks for the good in her family, and can be adaptive to the circumstances that she is given. If you're ready to renew your mind, respond with patience, and walk in peace no matter what the day brings, this is your next step. Pre-sale for the Renewed Mindset course is open right now. The price will be going up in December, so grab it while it's at the lowest price ever and start your journey towards renewed, life-giving mindset today. You can find the link in the show notes. I bet you have one of your kids who has really big emotional reactions when something doesn't go the way that they want it to go. Either they thought something was going to happen and it doesn't happen, or something is just not going their way and they have a big emotional reaction. And no matter what you do, there's still an emotional reaction and it just feels really, really hard for both of you. Well, I have one of those kids, and it seems like I've learned so many parenting tools, and I cannot change my child. What I can do is change myself, what I think, say, and do in those hard moments to remain calm, grounded, in a peaceful presence that I can share my calm with my child. So let's get into this podcast episode where I get to share with you a mindset shift that helps me remain calm in the midst of the storm. So all 3 of my boys do have emotional reactions, obviously, like any kids do. And God has blessed me with a sweet girl that definitely has a much higher emotional reaction when something does not go her way, like 10 times more than my boys. I don't know if my boys used to have that and they just outgrew it and they just learned to manage their emotions better as they got older, and I don't remember it. Yet, if I can kind of reflect on the memories that I did have of them. I don't remember them having as many emotional reactions as my daughter does. I love her to pieces. She is, I don't like to use the word strong-willed because I have like a negative association with it, but she's definitely really passionate and persistent in what she wants, because those terms just feel better for me when I say them over my daughter. She's very passionate. She's very persistent. And when she thought something is going to go one way and it's not, she is having a really, really hard time. And that happens every single day. There's a moment like that. And so I wanted to share with you, I'm not going to go into detail what happened, but there was a moment last week where there was a big emotional reaction to something. And it felt really, really hard in the moment. My natural tendency is to want to be like, stop it. Stop screaming. Shut it. I don't want to hear it. It's no big deal. Stop it. Or even do some sort of threatening, or even to the point of, hey, I want to physically hurt you to get you to stop screaming and reacting. Now that is sinful and destructive. And if you are in that place, I created Calm Christian Mom Coaching Program for you specifically. If you actually physically lose your cool with your kids and you say and do damaging things, and it's affecting your relationship with your kids in a negative way, and you've tried everything and nothing is working, I have a proven process with results guaranteed, a 12-week intensive coaching program specifically designed for you. So if you want to gift your kids this Christmas a mama who is calm and regulated and a peaceful presence in her home, that is for you. Your next step is to book a free consultation call. The link is in the show notes. And I also wanted to share exciting news for you. Not everybody is to that point where things feel that intense for them. Sometimes you just feel really frustrated and super upset, annoyed, reactive when your child is having an emotional reaction to something. You're not at a point where you want to physically hurt them, but you're definitely triggered and annoyed by it and super frustrated. So I created something else for you. I've had so many moms that have reached out to me and say, I want to work with you, but I just don't need the in-depth intensive coaching program. Is there something else that you have that I can go through? And yes, I just released a mindset course in November of 2025. It is called Renewed Mindset Course, and it is specifically for Christian moms that struggle with negative thinking patterns in motherhood. If you find yourself thinking, of course they're doing this to me. They never let me do this. Why is this always happening? All these negative thoughts that lead to frustration and even anger, and you find yourself having a negative attitude, you're reacting poorly in ways that you wish you didn't, you kind of have like a sour facial expression, your mood is yucky, and that bleeds into your family, this course was specifically designed for you. It's called Renewed Mindset Course. I teach you all the things that I teach in my Calm Christian Mom Coaching Program. Everything that has to do with mindset in my Calm Christian Mom Coaching Program is pulled out and put into the Renewed Mindset course. All that content on mindset is in the Renewed Mindset course. And I asked my past clients, I said, you learned all this mindset content in the Calm Christian Mom Coaching Program. How much do you think it would cost if I put it into a course? And if you bought it, it would be a little bit uncomfortable for you to pay, but it would make sure that it's not sitting in your inbox and you would actually go through the course. And my clients said between $500 and $700. Multiple clients said that. And so that would be the official later on cost of the course. But for now, as I'm recording November 3rd, it is on pre-sale and it is at the lowest cost, like the lowest cost it will ever be, because it's on pre-sale and I am literally putting in all the content in there that I teach in my Calm Christian Mom Coaching Program. All right, so if you want to learn more about that, just click on a Renewed Mindset course and you can go through the sales page and find out all the details. And if you have any more questions, you can definitely email me hello@emotionallyhealthylegacy.com. All right, Let's get into the mindset shift. I actually shared this with one of my clients recently who is a mom of 7, and they live in a camper, I would say, with 7 kids because they just moved states and they are looking to buy a home. And I was really challenged when she signed up to work with me because you're in a small space with so many kids and she homeschools them. And oh my gosh, she has made such tremendous progress. And I gave her this mindset shift to help her with her kiddos that were having a hard time. And this is what she messaged me a few days later. My vision writing is going well. I was using the situation of my kids being disobedient, and my mindset is changing for the better. It's amazing how much changing our thinking changes our responses. I will start to do the vision writing about my kids' big emotions. Thank you for the good ideas. I especially love praying. With God's help, my calm can last 1 minute longer than my kids' big emotions. And that is the mindset shift. I can last 1 minute longer than my child's big emotion. And so when your child is having a big emotional reaction, what they actually need in that moment is for you to have a calm presence, for you to share and borrow your calm. And that is actually really tricky to do if you've been programmed to think that emotions are bad and you need to shut them down. And if you have grown up with your parents shutting down your feelings, you feel uncomfortable with the feelings of your emotions, so you want to shut down their emotions, that's understandable. And that's like a whole nother thing that you need to process and work on its own. And here's something we can do in the moment. When you've learned how to manage your emotions proactively, you increase your capacity by lowering your stress level and implementing habits that calm your nervous system and process and release emotions on a regular basis in a healthy way. You have more capacity. And the next thing is mindset shifts. And so the mindset shift in the moment when your child is having a really big emotional reaction, for you to stay calm, not for them to calm down, but for you to stay calm and not get sucked into their emotion, for you to stay calm and regulated, for your child to meet you where you are at. And the mindset shift is, I can last 1 minute longer. Because when your child is having such a big emotional reaction, you feel like it's going to last forever. And your thought is like, I have to make him stop. I have to make them stop, right? And realistically, we cannot make them stop. We can like threaten, yell, and usually that never goes well. But we can be the calm, peaceful presence. And what that looks like for me when my daughter is having a big emotional reaction, I take a deep breath. I tell myself she's having a hard time. And I say, Lord, please help me last 1 minute longer than her. I can last 1 minute longer. I am an adult, a mature adult who has a lot more life experience than she does. I can last 1 minute longer. The mindset shift is, I can last 1 minute longer. She's having a hard time, just like you are having a hard time when you are having a big emotional reaction. You're not doing that to make it hard on everybody else. You're having a hard time, right? Like that's another mindset shift. That's not the one we're talking about today, but that's also really, really helpful with kids and big emotions. She's having a hard time, and Jesus, help me last 1 minute longer. I can last 1 minute longer. That is such an empowered mindset. And my client, the one that has 7 kids and she homeschools them, and she lives in a camper with all of them in that such small space, that mindset shift has been super, super helpful for her. And she messaged me saying that it's working for her. One more thing that I wanted to add. If you could imagine Jesus Christ being next to your child when your child is having a big emotional reaction, what would he do? What would he say? Would he say, stop it, shut your mouth right now? I can't stand when you do that. Stop it. You are just such a little brat. You are just annoying me so much. You cannot stand when you do that. Just shut your mouth. Physically grab them and be intense. Is that what Jesus would do? Or Jesus would take a deep breath She's having a hard time. This is hard for her. I can last 1 minute longer. God, please help me last 1 minute longer. Which one do you think Jesus would do in that moment? Just some food for thought. And I want you to try this out today when your child is having a hard moment. They're not giving you a hard time, they're having a hard time. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself, she's having a hard time. Jesus, please help me last 1 minute longer. 1 minute longer. I can last 1 minute longer. Jesus, help me last 1 minute longer. All right. That is my mindset shift for you. I mentioned to you about the mindset course that is on pre-sale this month in November of 2025 that you can get at the lowest price ever. Renewed mindset course. The link is in the show notes. I cannot wait for you to dive in. There's also an option to upgrade for a live walkthrough. When the course launches in January, you will have an option to add on a live walkthrough where I will do a little summary of the lessons covered that week, and I will do Q&A specifically to your specific needs and situation. What I've learned is I bought passive courses myself, and some of them are honestly still in my inbox. And I've also done passive courses where you could buy it passively, and at times there's a live event where it's a live walkthrough through the course. And you know what? I found myself actually showing up and coming to the calls and doing the lessons because there was a live component. People were all working at the same time and they were doing the work together, and it helped me show up and do the work. So I would love for you to be part of that. I want to meet you and see you face to face and connect with you and answer your questions. So if you want that live component, so you have that extra accountability and support, that will be an option for you when you do the checkout to purchase the course. Because I don't want it to sit in your inbox. I actually want you to experience the transformation in your life where you can truly see the positive changes in your motherhood. In the next couple months, I will be heavily focusing on mindset because I will be sharing with you mindset shifts that will be super helpful and supportive for you. So then you can implement them in your day-to-day life with your kids and see the positive changes. And I'll talk to you soon. I pray that this episode blessed you and served you. Until next time. Hey mama, before you go, don't forget that the Renewed Mindset course for Christian moms is officially on pre-sale right now. This 5-week self-paced course helps you rewire your negative thoughts and renew your mind with biblical truth so you can show up with more calm, patience, and Christ-like peace in motherhood instead of blaming, complaining, and having a sour attitude when things do not go your way. When you grab it during the pre-sale, you will get it at the lowest price it will ever be, plus immediate access to 4 positive motherhood affirmation audios that help you rewire your brain when you feel negative about motherhood, when you feel guilty for taking time for yourself, when you had a hard day as a mom, and faith-filled motherhood affirmations will help you start shifting your mindset right away. And if you want extra support, you can also upgrade to the live coaching walkthrough happening in January. I will help you stay accountable and walk you step by step through the course and answer any questions. The price goes up in December, so don't wait. Tap the link in the show notes and grab your spot, the Renewed Mindset course today.